Hi Scorpio, welcome to your reading for now. um, this is really a February reading and it's extremely late, I know that, but this is really your reading for now. The energy of now is how I'm really looking at it. I want to thank everyone for coming back, for joining me again. I love having your energy here. I really, really do. This is going to be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You can certainly have planets in Scorpio, but really it's your intuition. It's your intuition that pulls you in, that makes you click on a video. You know, it could be a word, the time, different things. Trust within that. And I don't know why I want to say give a reading at least 15 minutes. This is what I do. It's weird I'm saying this because this is what I do with movies or a new TV show. I give it 15 minutes. And if it pulls me in, it pulls me in. I'm not rigid that way, but... So just a piece of advice if you're watching or reading. Give the reader 15 minutes to see if it intuitively pulls you in. Okay? It's more about the energy. How you're feeling in the reading. So, we're going to go ahead and just get into your reading. I'm going to do a freestyle. Yeah, I'm just going to do a freestyle. I know you guys don't mind. So, let's go ahead and start. We're going to start with the Tibetan singing bowl. Somebody did ask me what tone this was in, or note. And somebody else left a message that they believe it's in the note A. So, I don't know. Honestly, it was gifted to me, and I just had started research about Tibetan singing bowls when one of our beautiful subscribers gifted it to me. And then that went my research. That was the end of my research, and I just started concentrating more on the bowl that I have. But, yeah, so as far as I know, it's A. Okay, my loves, let's go ahead and begin. We're going to go ahead and clear our mind. Just relax. And let's begin. Gorgeous. We're going to use the Universal Tarot. I've been using it a lot this month. It's just the deck that is calling to me the loudest. And, you know, it's the deck that is really giving specific messages this month. So we're going to stay with it. Give it a couple shuffles. One more. I find myself doing things in threes. Beautiful Scorpio. Let's see what's going on. Scorpio. What can they know? We start with the Sun, which is a beautiful card to start with. This is Illumination. This is brighter days. You know, this is joy seeping back in. This is trusting yourself. It's seeing your purpose, not the meaning of the card. Well, I just heard it's the meaning of the card if that's what I put. Seeing your purpose, feeling clear within your purpose, even if, you know, even if there's a lot of gray around you, it is feeling that what I'm doing is the right path. Chugging away, but being clear. You know, it's, I don't know, Scorpio, I feel like it is like an awakening for you. You know, I'll say the month of March, but just from the energy going forward, it's like an awakening of, yes, I am on the right path. Yes, I am doing what I'm meant to do. I'm helping in the areas I'm meant to help. This is also allowing happiness to seep back in. Don't look for it in external places. It's within. It's within. And I don't know, I'm getting this image of your soul just being illuminated. And the illumination is taking over the whole body. You're not feeling good, you're going to start feeling good. Allow. You definitely want to allow, okay? This is the energy of allowing. Allowing the universe and allowing yourself. I don't know, just allowing yourself. I guess whatever it is that you want to illuminate to another. Even to yourself, but I feel like this is about illumination to another, for another, from you. So it feels like it begins with you. There feels like there's purpose here too. Like this is, I'm just looking, boy, is that the sun? Yeah. It doesn't even matter. You know, when I pick up a card, I just feel the energy, and sometimes it doesn't even matter what the card is. This is the allowance. Then we have the Seven of Wands, 7 being a spiritual number. This is definitely about other people. This is the effect that other people have upon you. And this is the need, feeling the need to defend oneself. You know, I feel like someone needs to pull back on it. Like, I've been defending myself. I've been maybe trying to get other people to understand my point of view. And I feel naturally, as you move along, they will. It's like they will fall in place. So it's the energy of pulling back from this. You know, I don't know, Scorpio, it's like you don't need to defend yourself. You don't need to defend yourself here because you are in the right path. This illumination is for you, and maybe it's so you can lessen that feeling within you. People aren't believing in me. People aren't, you know, they're not agreeing with me, and you're trying to fight the battle. But you don't need to fight the battle because you're doing something, you know, there's something within you. And this feeling within you, you know, it's kind of conflicting because I feel like I was in the energy of, again, needing to defend myself, needing to prove my point, needing to do this, needing to show someone that I can do this. And this is about pulling that back now. Sun is a card of Leo. We have the Ace of Cups. Unconditional love. This unconditional love starts within the universe, source, and rains down upon you. Sometimes we can shut ourselves down and not feel it. Feel lost, lonely in the world, feel alone in the world. This is a reminder that you are not alone. Even if you're alone in your room, you're not alone. There is unconditional love surrounding you. Let it seep in. Let it seep in, because as it seeps in, this may be partly what is going to start illuminating love. I feel like someone is also working. I don't know. I don't know if the word working is... Someone is... Someone's battling with someone that they love. There's something within your actions that, you know, I always hate to say the word need to, because it's always up to you. Free will choice. But there's something within a love situation that I'm trying so hard to get someone to see me. I feel like you may be in a current... I feel like you're together. You know, you may not be together, but there is definitely communication. And there's just a... You're just not seeing eye to eye. This is about illumination on both parties' actions. You know, it's just kind of weird, but it just feels like there's a need to pull back from, you know, am I trying so hard to get this lover to see what we could be together, to the point where I'm actually, or they, remember this is happening to you or it is you, I want them to be on the same page as me. I want them to see my worth as I see their worth. But there's something aggressive within the action. So what it's doing is, the aggressiveness is like putting up a wall. So I want you to think about that. I'm also getting a message of, or someone you want to be with, and you are not in a state of worry. You want to manifest this love to you. Okay, but when you are thinking of this person, it feels like naturally your mind goes to negative aspects of it, negative aspects of the old relationship. And what it feels like to me, as I am the other person, that when you're thinking of me in this kind of negative headspace, what it's doing to me, the other person, is giving me a sense of anxiety. So as you think about me, which then makes me think about you, I'm thinking about you in the way that you're projecting it. Makes perfect sense in my head. I hope I'm saying it right. So when you're thinking negative, when you are anxiety ridden, the person on the other end of that thought is picking it up, is picking you up. But they don't know that you know, they're not sitting there thinking, okay, is Susie thinking about me? You know, is Tom actually thinking about me? No, they start thinking about you, but there is a sense of anxiety. So it creates a fear. So it's about turning that around if this is your true desire. If it is your true desire. And by the way, I do feel like the illumination is also coming on that. You know, how much energy am I putting into someone, and is this really what I need in my life? That unconditional love, you know, just like it's raining down from above, think of that when you're thinking of another, if you're trying to manifest. But be clear. So put loving thoughts behind it, instead of anxiety. If you can, and you can, and it may take time. It doesn't mean that you'll never think negative. Of course you will. We're human. We make mistakes. It's just we're meant to. What kind of growth would we ever have if we didn't? So I just want you to consider that, okay? We have the Ten of Pentacles, which came out with the Nine of Cups, and the Death card, your card. Card is Scorpio. Sorry, the sun just hit me in a certain way in my eyes. I can't find the right... You know, I just did Libra's reading, and the number 13 was an important date number for them in some way. I'm also getting the image of 13 for you too. You know, I feel like there's a few of you who, within this Ten of Pentacles energy, which is very abundant energy, I feel like this is what I'm trying to bring to me. And I don't know why I'm feeling this, but for some reason I'm feeling with Scorpio, you know, it's just not always about the money. It's not always about the money. I'd rather have the love than the money. There's a sense of not resisting a change. I do feel like someone is leaving a family home, and I do feel there's a little bit of fear attached to that. Saying a family home, you know, I don't really feel divorce, but could be. You know, you could just be moving from a family home, moving from the town that my family, that we're from, that type of thing. Starting a new adventure. Definitely starting a new adventure. You know, and striking out on your own. Striking out on your own, and you know, here's this, again, this aggressive energy over here, which, again, is going to be illuminated. It's like the universe is shining down and saying, we know where you want to go. We know what your soul's desire is. But there's just certain energy we want you to look at, to try to change, to bring you what you want, to bring you your soul's desire. I want to look at this a little deeper over here. Well, there's your Ten of Cups. And I'm saying that because, I mean, I have the Ten of Cups and Ten of Pentacles together. How beautiful. But when that Ten of Pentacles come up, I felt like in my heart, it doesn't really matter. be nice, but it doesn't really matter because your focus is more on the love aspect. Well, here it is. Look at that. The Ace of Swords and the King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, I need to go back here where, again, I am thinking about someone that I would love to manifest into my life. A real sense of love here. I mean, there's definitely this real sense of love and real possibility. With this Ace of Swords, it's just standing out to me like this is my authentic person. King of Wands is looking right back at that Ace of Swords. And that Ace of Swords is putting him into movement, male or female. It is putting him into movement. This is someone who, well, first of all, I want to say it doesn't have to be a fire sign, okay? But they are directly connected to you. There is a connection. It's like, I can't break that. I can't break it. But if it's not together yet, I have to have some trust here. And the Ace of Swords is right below the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is a beautiful energy of your dreams and your wishes and fulfillment of that. And the Ace feels like, I need to think about that before I have the ultimate of what it is I want. I need to think about, are my cups full? I love the energy right here. And whoever this King of Wands is, it is like he's having an awakening. And I want to say for a few, I do feel like this is, well, I know this is regarding love. And I know for many it is romantic love, but I also have the energy of a father figure. A father figure who I do feel has passed. And I feel like this father is now, I want to say part of your guardian angel team, which I don't know if I've ever said that before. And the reason why I've never said it before is because, when I feel the guardian angel, I feel a Pacific spirit. But here I'm feeling a team. Listen, you have help here. This father figure is working on your behalf. I'm saying father figure. Remember, this can be a brother who was very loving towards you. Or, I'm thinking of my own brother who's passed. Was he always loving to me? No, we used to beat each other up. But there was also always love. So this is someone working on your behalf, taking their rightful position in your life. But as spirit, I often hear that, and I'm hearing it now, so this is telling me that this father figure, whether they felt perfect to you or not, it's like they're aware of, well, I'm hearing flaws. They're aware of the energy, some of the energy they portrayed while living as human. This lifetime. I have to clarify that. They're guiding you, Scorpio. They're guiding you. And boy, am I feeling a large number here. So, and I know not everyone's lost their father, and that's just why I'm feeling like I need to expand that. Grandfather. I am feeling male. I'm definitely feeling male energy. I'm feeling wise energy also. But yet, in the same time, I'm feeling the energy of this person, you know, not feeling like they did the best they could do here. They, you know, could have done better. But the point is, now, they're part of your guardian angel team. And I also feel, you know, this is the ability to connect with them, to hear them. Someone's trying to find someone just like their father. And I have to tell you, you will. Because that's what's being brought in. And it's funny because, you know, I have this energy of, I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to make it happen. Okay, let's keep going. I'm sure we'll be back to that. I feel like someone else received an inheritance, and this inheritance, you know, you're being asked to use this for your dreams. Different things. You know, someone may have received a home, but I am feeling more financial. It's a stepping stone. But really, it's so you can move toward your dreams, no matter what anybody tells you, okay? Because it's like I'm getting it directly from source that this is meant for you to move toward your dreams. Leave everybody else out of it, and just know that. We have the Four Swords. We have the Queen of Wands. So it's funny, we have the King and the Queen of Wands. And we have the Knight, Page of Swords. I need to go back for 1 second because I do feel also a tie from this King of Wands to the Queen of Wands. I do feel like this is someone's wife. Well, let me put it a different way. I feel it's the King of Wands' wife. So to you, this would be a mother figure. I do feel that she has a fear there's something she's fearful of, and it is with her children. I have a lot of Scorpio energy on this table. A lot of Scorpio energy. So I know that you're connected with Scorpios too. So this person is definitely worried about a child. And that child may be you. I do feel like someone is striking out on their own, and this is partly where her fear comes from. I feel like this woman and this man have a very good connection, but I have to tell you, I don't think she talks about it. This can be you. I don't think she talks about it to other people so much. She may say it to a few close people or close relatives. I'm definitely feeling the pain of her losing this King of Wands. And somehow now the fear is being, you know, I feel like this Queen of Wands is fearful about losing the King before she lost the King. So it makes me kind of feel like this King of Wands had some type of illness maybe, because, you know, the worry began before he passed. And now it feels like I'm transferring that over to a child. I don't feel there's a need, but it's there. I feel like if you're the child of this Queen of Wands, trust in her. You know, if this is your mother, you're being asked to trust in her guidance for you. Because, listen, she talks. She talks to her husband. She talks to him. She receives messages. And, you know, it's like the husband is trying to calm the Queen of Wands down. But I just feel like the child, it's like the child, you know, there's a sense of really wanting independence here. And that's good. That's great. Okay, so part of this, I do feel like all of a sudden, the Queen of Wands may have talked to the child. And I'm saying a child, but I feel this child is an adult. May have brought up the fact that there was communication. This child, I don't feel, is taking it on, so much believing it. And this may be why she tends to keep things close to her heart. Because there's not a lot of belief, but she's letting someone know anyway. Let's stay with that for a second. I want to see where this is going. This Queen of Wands is definitely in a healing process. And I'm assuming if it's your mother, then you are too. We have the Seven of Cups, and you know it's exactly the energy I was feeling. And I don't know why I'm picking this up, but it is like the child, the adult child, has a lot of different options in front of him. This is making the Queen of Wands a little nervous. Okay, I also need to add in a second scenario. For some of you, this is about the energy of someone that, well, I feel it's love connected, who may be a little younger than you. Could be a lot younger than you. Male, female, doesn't matter. Who is embarking on, well, you feel like they're changing, and you know there's opportunity coming to them, but you're worried. You're worried. Will they make the right choice? How's it going to affect me? Will something new come into their life and then they want to push me away? Part of it is definitely the age difference. So you're in the energy right now of feeling that age difference. Because I feel like I have one energy who feels kind of brand new, like excited to get out there and try all different kind of things. But then there's the energy of fear. This person could be an Aquarius because it's attached to it. Okay, and I'm going to let that go because I feel like that's the end of that message. We'll see. I mean, it can certainly come back up. And the reason why I feel like I gotta let it go is because I have something else coming in, which is I feel for you, I feel like I'm going back again, and It's the energy now of my own choices and people not really standing behind it. I don't know, Scorpio. I feel like you have people who, and listen, I feel like a lot of this is past energy, present, but mainly past, because there's a new energy building up, coming in. You know, it's like a wave of energy. It's like after the super full moon of Virgo, which already happened on the 19th, and it's allowing a new energy to come in. I feel like if you're faced with choices and you're not sure what direction to go, first of all, you've got to get the other people's voices out of your head. This is your choice. This is definitely about your dreams and what you want to manifest into your life. I already know. You know, I really want it all here. I want it all. I have this beautiful energy, father energy of, you know, they've got your back. They've got your back. So I got to trust in what's in front of me. I do feel like I need to take a moment, think about it logically. Try not to let fear come into it. If this is your father or your brother, your grandfather, you're feeling this energy, by the way, if it is, like you feel it. They're guiding you. Some of these opportunities, you know, in a way are being brought to you. I do feel like this is after a time of sadness. And Scorpio is like a new energy is being put within you. I don't need to rush, though. I don't need to rush. This is not about where I'm going to end up. This is about the opportunities and the experiences during this period. Let's keep going. I'm going to keep going with this message for a minute. We have the Five of Wands. I have to tell you, this card has come up in pretty much everyone's reading. You know, the five is about current. It's about the current energy, but it's also about the changes, you know, things about to change. You know, sorry for the silence there for a minute, but sometimes I just need to close my eyes and see the picture itself. And I am. And I don't know what's going on, because I feel like you take 2 steps forward, but then you have to take a step back. I feel the energy of fighting for my dreams. There's a need to fight for your dreams. But it's not about fighting everyone around you. You know, I do feel the energy of like certain people trying to pull you back. Nothing else than fear. And, you know, it's kind of reminding me of my journey. Like when I started reading tarot on YouTube, I told very little people. You know, I just didn't feel the need to tell anyone. You know, I just didn't. I mean, I told my children, of course, but beyond that, I just didn't feel the need. And now everyone knows, but not by my mouth. And I'm feeling that for you. Like, not everybody needs to know what it is that you want to do. Just do it. If you have the opportunity and it feels good to you, just do it. Because for some reason, the energy of this, people are like, it feels like they're trying to stand in my way. It's all based out of love. It's all based out of fear for you. Mainly. I do feel like, mainly. Let's just leave it at that. But there's a point here now when I gotta eliminate all that. I gotta eliminate that noise. And I have to make a choice for myself. Hence the 2 steps forward and the step back. It's the other people who are causing you to take a step back. Don't take on their beliefs, okay? If it's not your belief already, don't take that on, because I feel like you are on the right track. Let's keep going. I want to say be prepared to work hard for your dream. Now, when I'm saying work hard for your dream, it doesn't mean like I am, I'm miserable as I'm working towards my dream. Quite the opposite. Working towards whatever this is that you truly want. And I'm feeling career pretty big here. And not just, career, but passion. As I really get into this, passion will fill my days and my nights. And this will keep me moving along. I just need to keep, you just have to get rid of the other voices in your head, because there's something that can be very, very successful and even meant to be. But part of the challenge, part of the lesson, is working through the negative energy. Believing in yourself enough. And maybe this is part of it. You have to believe in yourself more than the people around you. Because I feel whatever this is, it shall come to you. Let's keep going. We have the 6 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles. Card flew. Let me grab it. We have the 8 of Cups, which absolutely makes sense. And we have the Page of Cups. Absolutely makes sense. So, this is the energy of fighting for your own desire. Of moving towards your own desires, and no excuses. No excuses. No, not having to give anyone else an excuse. I do feel like there's something I gotta let go of, though. I feel like for a few people, it is a habit. It is something that's taken your money. There's something that you're spending money on. I'm saying a habit, and for some it is a habit. Like smoking cigarettes, and I'm paying $9 a day. And as I add that up, I realize how much money I'm wasting. But it's not benefiting me. So whatever this is that I'm spending excess money on, it is part of what's holding someone back, because it is the finances. But it feels easily fixable. I do feel like someone was also, I know there's a lot of messages here, guys. I like it when it follows a story, but sometimes I just get message after message after message, and I got to go with it. I do feel like there is also the energy of caring for someone. Now, I could go back to this King of Wands, this father figure. This may be the energy of you taking care of him, because I feel like now I'm leaving that situation. That situation has come to a close, and I am now leaving that. So someone has put a chunk of their life on hold, so to speak. Doesn't mean there wasn't happiness and you weren't happy to do it. You were. But now it's about movement again. Movement again. I feel like someone is going to be out looking for a Pisces. And I'm feeling the energy of like, where did that Pisces go? Like, where are they? I'm going to find them. So someone's searching. And I'm feeling Pisces, but it could be for, it could be the reverse. It could be a Pisces searching for you. It just feels like the energy, and really what I'm feeling is Pisces energy. I'm feeling very loving energy, to be honest. Very loving. Someone who is very open when it comes to love, when it comes to emotions. There's no holding back. I feel like someone is on the search for that person again. Not that you searched before, but or they are now looking for you. After a period, what I feel like is there was a period that I needed to be really responsible. I almost didn't have a choice in the matter. I needed to do what I did. But for whatever the reason, whether the person passed or what have you, I'm now moving into the energy of me. Me. And this Pisces is part of it. Or this very open, loving person. I'm saying loving. Well, I do feel like they're loving. Sometimes I feel like I'm having an argument with myself. Me, myself, and I. Because I do feel like they're loving. Doesn't mean they're always in that loving energy. Anyway, I don't know if that matters, because and it doesn't have to be romantic. This could be someone searching for their child. And there's determination behind it. So whatever I'm searching for here, I do feel like you find it. Matter of fact, let's keep going. Let's see. I do feel an attachment also. Kind of like the silver string. There's an attachment that even if I'm not with this person, again, romantic or family, someone that I want to find, someone looking for you, there is an attachment. And to me that means soul family. Four of Cups. I kind of feel like, like I have this idea that I'm looking for someone. And, I'm thinking in my head, this is going to be a long, hard journey. However, I feel like this person is not that far away from you. Closer than you think. Let's put it that way. Closer than you think. Definitely feel like I want to offer this cup. but they want to offer this cup to me. And you know, all of a sudden I am feeling for a few people this is reversed energy. You know, it's like Spirit saying, turn it around. So there is someone also looking for you. And again, that energy of they're closer than you think. You know, they may even be in that same town, same city, or same state that you're in. If I'm looking for someone or someone's looking for me, something will be illuminated to them to help. I mean, it wants to come together. I feel like it's meant to come together. Again, I have that attachment, that string, that no matter where we go in the world, how far we're separated, we're always connected. We're still always connected. And nothing can break that. So it's almost like following my energy. I have the Chariot. I'm going to bring this over here. Card of Cancer. This is definitely movement, right? Movement with balance. We have the Knight of Pentacles. You know, just reading the cards, it feels like, depending, you know, everywhere in the reading, really, you know, first that initial, whether I needed to take time to care for someone else, whatever it is, it feels like that energy is being lifted. And it feels like I'm finally moving on, moving up, moving into the energy that I have been asking for, that I've been longing for. I can't help connect the Knight of Pentacles with the King of Wands, because the Knight of Pentacles is about guardian angel energy. And it's a very trusted energy. It's a slow moving energy, but it's a very steady energy. So my footsteps are taking me right where I'm meant to be, even if I'm in the dark. So the illumination over that, and now the movement forward has to be balanced, though. We have the High Priestess. I always love it when the High Priestess shows up, because this is the energy of trusting within one's intuition, like truly trusting. It's like looking at the Akashic records. You know, I just noticed that she's right below the star. So where I'm going within this Chariot energy is meant to be. It's energy it's meant to be, and that's why it's also attached to guardian angel energy. I am feeling the energy of Aries. You know, that's not for everyone, but that is for someone. Aurora. I'm hearing Aurora. Aurora. Now, I don't know if it's a name or a name of a town. Aurora. I think there's an Aurora in Alaska. And purple. Connection to purple. And when I throw out little things like that, I feel it's more just so you have confirmation. You know, purple may mean nothing other than you were just thinking of the color purple. Or you saw something and you're like, oh, that's a beautiful color of purple, something. And then I say purple and it triggers something within you. It's just a way of confirmation. You know, it's like going through going through the gates. Well, I have an image of you going through gates. You're going through some type of a gate. The gates are opening up. And you're going through them. No, I mean here on Earth. Gates are opening up and you're going through them. After a long period of the gates being closed. How do I get through these gates? This is something, it's weird because it's like, it's something I may not even see with my own eyes, but there's these gates, and I really don't know what that means other than I'm supposed to say it. Even if it's metaphorically, but I'm going through them. And through those gates feel like, honestly, my 10 of Cups. Picking up the name Billy Joel. Billy Joel. I don't think it's the singer Billy Joel. Billy Joe. Billy Joe. Well, and Billy Joel. But it's not the singer Billy Joel. Maybe Billy and Joel. But also, yeah, I have to leave that there. Okay, I have the 10 of Wands. That's just too many. So you've gotten 3 10s so far. Look at that, the Magician. Beautiful. I love this energy together. I was going to say you got 3 10s so far, and 10s really talk about moving into the next chapter. Think about a book, and one chapter's over, you go to the next, right? And it sometimes feels seamlessly, and sometimes it doesn't. This is the ability to let the struggle go. I feel for some of you, this is hard work. This is work that you've been putting in towards something, and it's like, okay, action. Action. So I've done the legwork, and now it's time to put in the action. The legwork has been done. The Knight of Wands. You're getting a lot of fire and water here. Why do I feel like this Knight of Wands is waiting? I feel like this Knight of Wands is waiting for you. I'm also feeling a connection here. Another connection. And I have to say, I feel like the Knight of Wands is wearing Scorpio's boots. I don't know what I mean by that. I feel like this is a love interest. And I kind of do feel like this may be someone who's been in your life before, because I feel the energy of coming back in. But somebody waiting for you, Scorpio? Somebody waiting for you to finalize something? Something you definitely put a lot of energy into, a lot of focus into. And not easy. But knowing that I needed to do this to now move to the next point. Somebody waiting patiently. I feel like I've been waiting patiently. And what I mean by that is I don't feel like maybe there's been maybe you don't know about this yet. I really don't feel like they've said anything. And, whereas feeling the earlier energy of searching for a Pisces or one searching for you, I feel the Prince of Wands is in, did I say the Prince of Wands? Page of Wands. Is in the same energy. I'm not feeling youth with him. I'm not feeling like this is someone younger than me. I'm feeling more that this is someone, well, I kind of feel like this is someone who will become a stable part of your life. Oh, I didn't even know I had a card down here. Look at that. We have the Knight of Cups. This is love coming in. This is someone asking you out. Communication coming in. But whatever the reason, I trust it. Even if this is someone I've never met before, and then someone asks me out, there's something about their energy that I trust. And I'm right. You know, I mean, and what I mean by that is, it is authentic energy. Energy of developing into love. Reigniting, re-exploring. But the underlying energy of love. I'm going to take them, even though it's a lot of cards. I just feel like I'm meant to. Beautiful. The Queen of Cups. And why I love the Queen of Cups came out, because for whatever reason, I'm really feeling that I can trust the energy coming in. It's also showing me that that for many of you within this Page of Wands energy, and you know, when I think of a page, I think of energy that's already in my atmosphere. I just don't know it yet, but I have the ability to feel this energy, even if it's not right in front of me. So this is energy you have the ability to feel. And I do feel it's very trustworthy, very legit. I don't know if that's the right word. And you know, for someone, I do feel like this is someone from your past, because I do feel like the initial entrance of this person will put your back up against them. You know, like you may turn your back initially, and you know that's okay. But try to, you know, it's like the energy of trying to stay out of my head and feel someone's emotions. You know, this is how I live my life now. So when I tell you guys that you can feel your direction, you can feel it. You may have to work at that, but you get to the point where you just instinctively know it's right or it's not. We have the Five of Cups, and you are looking right at that Five of Cups. You're looking right at that Five of Cups, and this Queen has the cup right in her hand. You know, so this is something that you do know that you want. Something you're sure of. We have the Five of Swords. We have the Emperor, card of Aries, the Nine of Swords, and the Three of Cups. Okay, well this may be why your back's up against him in the beginning. You know, previous energy, yes. You have the cup. You know, you never lost that cup of love for them, no matter what else was happening. It's showing me that, listen, I feel like I just have to say real quick, for some of you, the fear is that, and I very seldom read this as a third party, and I'm not really reading as a third party, I'm reading it more as your fear. So can I trust someone with my heart? That's the energy. Can I trust them? I feel like you can. But I see where it's come from, you know. However, I mean, I read relationships all the time. And we got to remember, relationships aren't perfect. We are human. There can be a lot of fighting, a lot of screaming. But we can change that. You know, did they cheat on you before? I don't know. Will they cheat on you again? I don't feel like it. Because honestly, I feel like this person, or it's you. And let me ask you, if you took them back, would you cheat on them? And I feel like automatically you're going to say no. That's how they're feeling. Almost like, well, no. But you definitely have that fear. And I do feel for someone, part of that fear, I do feel like you had a father who cheated a lot, who cheated on your mother a lot. So I'm going to ask you just to look at that. Because that then became your fear. And I feel like this is a fear you've carried your whole life. No matter who, the partner. That feels directly connected to your father. So what you did is you took on the energy of your mother. That fear. Because I'm telling you, I feel like this person coming in, if I would say to them, are you going to cheat on Scorpio? They'd be like, no. Like, why would you even ask that? That's how I feel. And man, you know, I hate to call people out, but I feel like, how do I know if this is me? Well, think about the fighting. Did you fight a lot because you didn't trust this person? Did this person give you reason? Did they give you real reason? Did they give you real reason? If they did, this may not be for you. Because what I'm feeling here is, you know, I could have thought it and believed it with all my heart. But it doesn't feel so. It doesn't feel true. It doesn't feel like it happened. And I'm not going to say there was no flirting and stuff like that. And you know, all of a sudden I'm feeling like someone broke up and they may have dated. But it just doesn't... Just think about that. I bet I should just leave that be. It's that type of message where you don't hear it until you're ready to hear it. And there's not much that anybody can do, you know, but you'll hear it. I am picking up the month of March, too. You know, so this isn't one of those readings where I'm telling you, hang on for another year. I wouldn't tell you to hang on for another year. I almost feel like we're going to do the whole deck of cards here. Well, hello, Will. Hello, Destiny. Living out my destiny doesn't promise me a life of pure joy. I have to take the highs with the lows. Matter of fact, the lows is when I have my biggest growth, if I allow myself. But if I can trust that this is all part of destiny, the lessons that I needed to learn, the lessons my soul requested, I can truly get through anything. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Let's see. Well, I love seeing the King of Cups right now. And I do feel, honestly, I don't feel this is your energy. I feel like this is someone else's energy. It could be water, but it doesn't matter. This is more about the King of Cups. This is about an open, loving heart. This is someone who's ready to love. And I have to, I'm feeling I'm being pulled back to this Ten of Pentacles and this Ten of Cups. This is someone who wants that energy also. Showing up as the King tells me I'm prepared. For some reason, it's like I need to think about the King's journey, and just as I need to think about my own. Have I been perfect my whole life? No. Have I handled everything in a perfect way? No. No, I haven't. Have I gotten out of control? Yes. Yes, I have. Can I now look at that and see it for the truth? Yes. And does that help me rein in my emotion so that I can truly experience all of love and what love has to offer? Yes. It's also coming over the Chariot. So it is the balance of the yin and yang. It's like the universe is saying, Scorpio, we have the perfect person for you. Got to get out of your head. You got to allow yourself to feel the energy. And you need to stop overthinking. Not really your quirk, but here you are. Because my overthinking isn't bringing me clarity. It's doing the opposite. It's actually holding me back. This is the universe saying that this person, but I have to remind you, this is about matching that energy, right? We're not looking for perfection. Just an open heart and a willingness to allow someone else to love you. Truly love you. And take it, accept it, feel it. And then match it. The Tower. The Tower doesn't scare me at all. And I'm only saying that because I know when the Tower shows up, it was meant to show up. And, it's attached to the wheel. It's attached to the wheel. So this is something that wasn't serving us any longer. I don't feel it's within the King here. Male or female, don't matter. It's about the energy now. I'm showing as a King. Almost like I'm at the top of my game, so to speak. Tower eliminates the things that don't serve the purpose of what our souls desire, what our soul contract has in store for us. So the Tower is a clearing. I feel like a lot of times the Tower is a clearing of our own free will choices that we screwed up, we fucked up in some way, according to our own head. The Tower is the clearing of that. It's almost like the readjustment of a path. It's just meant to be. What's meant to be will be. Can we make it harder? Yeah. This is where free will comes in. This is when we're overthinking. It just puts time in front of it. That's the way to look at it. It just adds time to it. I'm feeling that silver string with a lot of people, so I know it's a soul connection. Let's stay with this for a minute. We have the Seven of Swords. Another 7. So a lot of spirituality through the reading. I feel like the Seven of Swords is well, I feel like I didn't want to compromise. But they didn't want to compromise, or we did not compromise with each other. I do feel the energy of, it doesn't mean the love wasn't there. Love is there. Love has probably always been there, and love will probably always, for eternity, be there. But while we're here in this 3D, we just, we have to find our way. And I do feel like the energy of being a little unbendable. Like the universe is like, and I keep saying universe, source. It's like, Scorpio, I want to give you what you asked for, your soul's desire. But there's elements that don't allow it at a certain time point in your life. I feel like it's definitely previous energy. And I do feel like people have come leaps and bounds. But there is a lack of compromise. And that's really what I'm getting. Like, there was a lack of compromise. Do one more on that. If we don't learn how we are and how we were in relationships, we can't grow from it. It's just like earlier where I felt like someone was literally can't get over their jealousy, but it is attached to their father. We can't expect that everyone that comes in our life is going to have that same energy, but we can push it upon them, or it can be pushed upon us. The Hermit. Beautiful. This is time to evaluate my spirituality and my path. This is spirit and 3D in harmony. This is taking the time out to allow healing, but also understanding. Just what I was just saying, like, there's certain things that I have to look at if I if I don't look at my bouts of jealousy that are attached to my father's actions, then I'm doomed to repeat it and repeat it and repeat it and repeat it. So I have to see it. Look at it. So then I can determine what to do with it. And attached to the wheel also. I love hermit mode because it is I'm seeking answers. But I'm seeking answers because I want to do better. I want to be better. I want to understand the energy of the world. I want spirit as part of my journey. This is also the energy of what I've gone through that put me into this energy, that I can turn around and help others see it. Help eliminate years and years of living in a certain way for certain people. You become the teacher. And it's meant to be. It's just meant to be. It's the card of Virgo. I forgot to say that. Let's keep going. We have the Knight of Swords. I think I'm going to start it over here. And the Six of Swords. I feel like this is communication coming in. And I feel like this is a different way of handling the communication. I definitely feel that. So whoever I'm searching for, or they're searching for me, it's going to open up a new line, a new type of communication. Thank God the Hermit is right before that, because it's showing me the Tower, as in, if I kept with the same energy, the same beliefs, the same thoughts that really weren't based out of my own life, so to speak. Well, your life, but I'd just be doomed to repeat it. It's a lesson that has to be learned. And I feel like until I learn this lesson, I repeat and repeat. And I feel like you have repeated it. Go through it, bam, the tower comes. Nope. Nope. Now you have the ability to overcome that. For sure, you have the ability to overcome that. I don't know. Do what you need to do. Six of Swords about things getting better in your life. Things looking up. Even if you don't believe it at this very moment. Look at that, Temperance. Beautiful. Card of Sagittarius. A divine path. Guidance. I don't know why, but I feel like you know, if I want to make this fantastic dinner, and I want it to come out the way that I saw it on the cooking show, Cooking Network, then I have to follow the recipe. If I want it to turn out just like that, there's a recipe to it. You know, can I add a half a teaspoon of salt instead of a quarter? Yeah, I can. But it does change the taste. That's weird. I don't know why I'm picking that up. What do you mean by that? You know, it's like follow your guidance. I don't know what I mean about that recipe. So I can only assume someone does. Temperance is also about the timing of something, you know, where there needed to be patience because something wasn't complete. Something wasn't complete within us. You know, a lesson had not been learned at that point. So, you know, it is the universe waiting. Don't like that word. Divine timing. And why the tower needs to come in every once in a while. To keep you on the path that you requested. I feel like someone's just like, you know what? You know, I actually feel like you've just been through this. And you said to yourself, I literally don't think I could take any more. But I feel like, you know, as I say that, like I'm given this, I don't know, I kind of feel like a small awakening. Something to keep me moving. Three of Swords. So, you know, that's part of it. The healing over it, right? Not just the healing over it, but the understanding of it. Literally, guys, if we don't look at how we are in love, we keep getting the same results. It's not about beating oneself up. Just recognizing it. You know, it's like, you know, if I'm someone who's dealing with this jealousy, I just need to understand that, you know, I can't beat myself up over that because it's what I grew up with, right? It's what it became my belief. But I was a mere child. So I cannot don't beat yourself up over it. Just see it. The healing over it. And even the understanding of it. And the Hangman, you know, funny because you got Temperance and the Hangman anchoring this Three of Swords. It's almost like I can't move forward, right? I can't move forward. And, you know, look at him. He's looking right at the swords. Looking right at him. But yet he looks like he's expecting it again. He's waiting for another sword to come in. I'm expecting it. Well, if I expect it, will it then happen? Living in that type of energy, I definitely feel like Temperance is saying this is what needed to be healed before we could move forward. Because if we don't heal it, we are doomed to repeat it. And look at what's next. The World. This is about allowing yourself to live in a different way, in a higher mind, and really a blessed time. I love the energy of the World. I feel it's the closest to source, or I have more connection with above. So I'm feeling my spirituality. I'm feeling my guardian angels, my soul family, and I'm allowing it. I have to go back to the very beginning of allowing. Hey, listen, I've allowed the negative energy my whole life. Why don't I try something different? It's all about your world. It's all about turning that page to the next chapter. Doesn't mean we have to heal the heartache completely, right? It's just going to be there. But it fades. It fades. It's about not concentrating on it. Not concentrating on the negative aspects of it. People make mistakes, including us. Can I overcome it? I know you can. I know you can. You can overcome anything. This is when Spirit helps you to overcome. But you got to accept it, right? I have to allow it. All right, I'm going to do one more round because I got a lot of cards here. Allowing the Fool. Clearing past energy. Bottom line, that's what the Fool really stands for. You know, think of a baby being born. They're born with amnesia. Right? We're born with amnesia. You know, 99.9% of us. There are a few who can remember past lives. But a lot of times it doesn't serve us in this life to remember the past life. This is a new journey. The Fool is about brand new. A brand new me. A brand new me and a new perspective. A new perspective to look at the world. Spirit right by your side. The Sun right at your back as promised. You know, all this mess, the one card that's still on its own is the Ace of Cups. This is about source. This is about the energy of the world, of the universe, and all the love for you that you then spread. Two of Wands, like get out there, take a chance, do it. This is willing, you know, this is willing to definitely, you know, I feel here with the Fool and the Two of Wands, I definitely feel this is the energy of looking at things from a different perspective. And through that new perspective, it opens up my world and gets me in movement towards towards what I want. Moves me out of the past and into my present with a different viewpoint. Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. This is someone who lives in their authentic self. This is someone who authentically knows themselves. You know, they've been through it all. They're now living in their own truth. Not the truth of the made up. Authentic truth. Spirit. Soul. She has many, many different meanings, but here, for you, it's about your authentic path. Knowing it, feeling it, and going after it. This is about looking at your past experiences. Not as poor me, right? Which we all do. You know, woe is me, woe is me. But truly looking at it, I can tell you what perspective you're being asked to have is, and this may be very difficult, but it's like, if I didn't have this heartache, I wouldn't be moving into where I am. I wouldn't be heading towards harmony. I would keep myself, through my worry and my actions, back where I've always been. And doomed to repeat it and repeat it. So I feel like the Queen of Swords is coming out as job well done, lesson learned, movement now, time for movement into your authentic path with your authentic truth. One more. She's like, I got it. I got it. I got it. I understand. We have the Eight of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles and the Hierophant. You know, I feel this energy all the time, and I used to think about it all the time. Well, not really think about it, but I can very easily look at the path that my life had taken, and I can now pick out the lessons. I can pick them out. And, you know, just real quick, this is the energy I'm feeling, so I'm going to give you an example. Many of you know that I am back with what I'm going to call the love of my life, okay, because I've loved him forever. You know, we were first loves. But we did have a time period when we got back together. And it just, you know, it just felt wrong. It felt hard. And there was a split up. But because of the split up, not just because of the split up, there was a lot happening in my life that was changing me. Major changes. This is when I really focused on tarot. Actually, it's when it was born to me. If I would have been, if the two of us would have stayed together at that point, I know for a fact I never would have started this business. Now, I have to tell you, I love this so much. I cannot imagine it not being in my life. We are back together, him and I. But along with that is my business and what I get to do every day that I wouldn't have done otherwise. So I know why it didn't want to work at that time. This is exactly what I'm feeling with you. Certain things don't work out at certain times because it may change a path where the soul's request is stronger than the human request. I hope that makes sense. It's, you know, it's a higher way of thinking. It is, all I can say, Scorpios, I feel like Your path will be blessed, or your path has been blessed with great purpose. And if I keep looking at things that have been taken away from me, for whatever the reason, as a negative and not seeing the positive, I may not learn. You know, did I recognize the fact that, his name is Sam, by the way, that him and I split up? How long did it take me to recognize or get over the pain? It took me a while. But as soon as I asked Spirit to help me to figure this out, I clearly saw my path. And I thank God every day. I really, really do. I truly love what I do, and I couldn't imagine having to go get a regular job at this point. And, you know, I've also realized that my experiences, I've gone through them to help others, to give others clarity, just as you do for me and others. Okay, let's see if anything else wants to come out. Well, exactly, the Nine of Pentacles, right? This is self-employment, successful self-employment. This is building up my own foundation so that I can be strong to then move into the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. I needed to build myself up, fulfill myself successfully. Beautiful Strength card. I don't know why I feel like at this very second it's a message from my son, just acknowledging what I just said. I really do. Acknowledging. So thank you. Strength card, card of Leo. This is about an inner strength. This isn't a strength that we find outside of ourselves. It always exists. However, we don't know what we're made of until we're challenged. You look back at some of your biggest accomplishments, there was challenge with that, right? There was hurdles. You have the ability to overcome them all. And not just overcome them, but have tremendous soul growth. And I want to say one more thing. You know, when you look at a soul lesson here on Earth, once it's learned, you don't need to repeat it for eternity. It's learned. It is now part of your wisdom. So think of that. Next time that you're not sure if I want to look at something, look at it so you can overcome it and put it behind you. Look at that, the Ace of Wands. Perfect last card. It's like reach out, take this ace, and go for it. This is passion. Passion is what moves you through the wand family. Passion, action. I have passion for something, I need to put action behind it if I want to reach it. None of these aces come easily. They come after a journey. I feel like the ace is like, okay, almost like just what I was talking about earlier, turning that page, starting a new chapter. It's a new perspective of how you can live your life. It really is. I don't know why I'm feeling so excited for you. Like, I feel like for someone, you know, this is truly giving you a new perspective, which changes your life. It changes the life of the people around you, the people that you love. Go for it. Go for it. I love you guys so much. Sorry about my pile of cards. You know, I don't read like that very often. That's a Virgo in me. I like things a little bit more neater, but every once in a while, these type of readings want to come out. And it was for you, so I'm happy. Okay, guys, I love you so much. I'm thinking about next month not doing the monthlies, but in return doing a lot of new readings. You know, I want to do twin flame. I want to do a lot more twin flame readings because I do have a large community who connect with me on the twin flame journey. I also want to do soulmate journey. A lot of different readings I want to do. I want to start doing a lot of live readings. And, you know, when I do the monthlies, they do exhaust me. I love them, but they are very exhausting because I really pour everything into it. So just for a month, I may not do them. Now, I may do them. I don't know. But right now, I'm just following my intuition. And it's calling out strongly to open up a new gate. I'm not getting rid of, but I'm opening up a new gate to include. So I hope you guys will enjoy. Let me know your feelings on it, okay? And by the way, it's just going to be for a month, you know, just to give me just a little break. And I may end up doing them anyway. I may end up doing them for like a 20-minute reading. We'll see, okay? But I love you guys. You know, thank you for this opportunity. Thank you so much. I love you. Have a, you know, I want to say have a beautiful month, but I want you just to have a beautiful life. I love you. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.